No power. One time, I didn't. One time I took a drink and I didn't do this. And I put this down, boom, and went all over my pizza.
Some football players.
Oh yeah, yeah. They put it. Oh, they forget.
No, he's take a bottle and
The lid was still on. Yeah,
that's it.
it's funny.
Oh, you watched yesterday match?
Norway won, right?
No? Oh,
Norway won.
Team Argentina.
Oh, Argentina won?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Argentina versus Egypt.
Hmm.
How is the Egypt?
Egypt.
Oh, Egypt.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard game.
but
Argentina lose 2-0, but then take a 3 goal and win.
wow, they were losing 2-0.
Yeah,
Wow.
they come back.
Then they win 3.
Yeah.
Did Messi score?
Yeah.
Okay.
Messi score plus assist.
Oh, and assist. Okay. Wow. That's my uncle. It's Muha.
Who on live stream? Donald Trump?
Donald Trump. Yeah, he's watching. There,
Yeah.
there was 17 people, and then the power went out. It's okay. Let me see how many people. Oh, I got there. There's 16 people, or no, 15 people. I got disconnected. The power went out. Sorry. So let me see how many people. Let's see. 346. Yeah. Still 346. So there's 20 people watching. Someone said they were from Arizona. Is someone online from Arizona? I'm from Arizona. But I live in Ukraine permanently. Hello, Peter. Oh, Peter. Peter the Great.
Peter Parker?
Peter Parker. Yeah,
Spider-Man?
it's Peter. Let me see. Peter Hayworth. Are you from America or Australia or where are you from? You from England? Peter Hayworth is like a British name or maybe Irish or something. So hello, Peter. Where are you from? Obviously, if your name's Peter, back Faith. Oh, fud. Stefan. Oh. Peter Hayworth says he's from the Philippines. Hello. I mean, oh man, I need to get my glasses on. I'm getting old. Yeah, the power went out, so, right.
Dobry.
Let me see what the heck's going on here. Let's see here. Trying to see who's on. Is it, oh, Fatih Nasution? 17? There's one subscriber, no videos. So you can make videos and you could eventually make money on YouTube. Let's see here. Steph. Oh my gosh. Oh my. phone fell. It says Stefanos Atu. I live in Ukraine. Can you play chess? Not good. And anyone can play chess, but I'm terrible. I haven't played in 20 years. I used to. So. Oh, here we go. Mohammed Sia. Look at that. Mohammed. Mohammed. You have 21 subscribers. If you get 50, you can make live streams. I'm terrible at chess. A lot of people here play chess. Do you play chess? Someone asked if I play chess. Andrew, do you play chess by chance? Do you play chess?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you do? Okay. And you're pretty good?
Yeah,
You're better than me.
maybe.
Oh, yeah. I haven't played in 30
We
years.
must play and
I haven't played in 30 years.
see what happens.
I know the rules, but I just...
Oh,
No.
yeah, I watch some tournament.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
I know world.
So you're a fan.
Master.
You know the world,
Sure.
the professional, famous
And
people.
One time I played very well.
Oh, okay. So there's a lady that makes videos. I think she's American. She makes YouTube videos. So she sits down with like young kids that are good, and she pretends like she doesn't know how to play, and then she beats them. She's really good, but they don't know that. So she just destroys, and old people, she destroys them. Like she's very good. A very funny video.
Yeah,
I'll see.
I know.
Have you seen this girl? I'll look for her. It's funny. She's probably like 20 or 30. And there's a Disney movie about. Oh, let's see. Let me see. Oh, here it is. So this guy. Whoops. So this guy sits down. He looks at the girl. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat this girl," and then she beats him, and she does that to people. Look at this. So she looks like she can't play chess. She doesn't look like a chess player.
Yeah.
So yeah, she beats people all the time. It's pretty funny. She's a hustler. She's a chess hustler. So her name is Anna Kramling. I kind of want to meet you. Oh my gosh. Here's my pizza. I'm eating a pizza. Yeah, but you live in the Philippines. Philippines. It's far away. It'll take me 5 days to get there. It'll take you 5 days to get here. 10 days to get here. Do you see that guy's beard? Did you see that man's beard? Mm-hmm. Really long. He has the guy who just walked out here has a really long beard.
You want beer like
Yeah. I'm jealous, yeah. Mm-hmm. So here's the girl. She pretends she doesn't know how to play chess, and then she sits down and beats all these people. It's really funny. I'll subscribe to her channel and I'll watch some of her videos. What can you do? We have 2 people watching, Donald Trump and a Russian spy.
Donald Trump.
What, Donald Trump? Oh yeah, so I got +1. I only need 3 more, and then I have 3 here.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty good, huh? It's not bad. Yeah, Peter said right. Yeah, thanks, Peter. Yeah, I saw that. You don't have to subscribe. People don't have to subscribe. But once, if I get 1,000, I might second pay maybe. Then I'll buy more pizza. Hey, I'll buy more pizza.
Yeah. One pizza, one subscriber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy, my
It's like the pizza was free. Because you can't buy a subscriber, right? And you like, okay. I also like it. He said I subscribe and like. He's from Philippines. The Philippines watch my videos for me. Como está, mabuti? So in the Philippines, they have a language. The language across the country is called Tagalog. And you say, how are you? You say like, como está? Or something like that. And then when you say good or okay, you say mabuti. Yeah.
Funny word.
Mabuti. It sounds funny, but it's the language. They also speak English because there used to be American military base there, and so a lot of people learned English that way, I think, or they learn English.
Where is it?
The Philippines.
Philippines?
Yeah, Philippines.
Island?
I'm talking to Pizza Man. It's the island nation. Yeah,
Okay,
it's a whole
okay.
bunch of big islands.
Okay.
Manila is the capital. I'm talking to the guy that made my pizza. I call him Pizza Man. He's a rock star and he can fly like a superhero. And he's a professional chef. He's the reason I don't die of starvation. Because if he doesn't work, I don't eat. So I don't have any food. Yeah. Peter said, okay. There's 6 million people watching now.
Is Peter from Philippines?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
A lot of times they'll have an English name and then another name. So, or maybe his dad's American or something. That's possible too. A lot of Americans, Australians, men marry Filipinos. Girls, yeah,
He's so pretty?
they're pretty, but I don't know what it is. I don't know.
Oh, she is.
She is, yeah. So Peter, do you have an American dad or like any American uncles? Because I know a lot of. When I used to live in Sydney, Australia. Oh, his dad is British.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how he had the British last name. Okay. But you speak English. Your dad speaks English because he's British. Okay. So I used to live in Sydney, Australia, and there's a lot of Filipinos, girls that are married to Australian men. And they move there and they live there and they have a family and all that. So there was an Australian guy. He had no kids. He brought a Filipino wife and they had 4 kids. Boom, boom, boom. 4 kids, yeah. Can you imagine having 4 kids? That was good.
Oh my god.
That was good. Maria was the oldest. She was 8, and then another one, and another one. I think there was 3 girls and a boy. This was 30 years ago.
He's a very rich man, maybe.
No, he's normal. He was retired. He's a super nice guy.
Okay. Oh, maybe
His last name was Riddle.
it's hard here for kids.
Yeah, well, they didn't have a problem. There's 10 people. Oh, Jackson Hartley. Okay, Jackson Hartley. Are you from England? Are you from America? Are you from Australia? Are you from the Philippines?
Where are you from?
Yeah, Hartley sounds like either an Irish name. Oh, G.A. Georgia? Are you from Atlanta, Georgia? Because it's like 2 or 2:30 in the morning in Georgia. Because I'm in Ukraine, so it's 10:21 in the morning here. You're from G.A., which in America that's the abbreviation for Georgia.
Wow.
What did he just said? G.A. Hello, Jackson Hartley. He said G.A. I'm assuming that means Georgia. Is there Atlanta Thrashers? Yeah. 321. 321, what does that mean? Is that your area code? Hold on. So he said 321. That might be the area code of Georgia. Okay, he said +1 sub. Okay. Okay, that means I only need 2 more. Okay, 321 area code. 321 area code. Location. Central Florida. Oh, 325. Someone said weirdo alert. Weirdo alert.
Florida?
That's what 321 is, area code, yeah.
Tampa or Panthers?
Tampa Bay Lightning or Florida Panthers. That's all we care about is hockey.
Question of the year.
Texas is 325. No, look, what? I am. Oh, hold on. Something's going on here. Okay, weirdo. Someone's name is Weirdo Alert. Can you imagine that? Weird. Do you know what the word weirdo means in English? I'll tell you. Dead end. Dead end. So I'm going to translate Weirdo Alert for him because in Ukraine, not a lot of people. It's 322. Okay. 322 in Florida. 321 is area code for Florida, but maybe Georgia border. I don't know. Maybe you have a Florida number but live in Georgia. I don't know. I'm gonna teach you a new word, and it's pretty funny that his handle is Weirdo Alert. I'll translate it for you in Ukrainian. It's a funny word. You'll laugh. It's funny. And so I'm gonna learn a new word too. 322 in Florida, or yes, whatever that means. Okay, weirdo. There it is. Davak is weirdo. His name is Weirdo Alert.
Wow.
Davak.
Okay.
Divak? Is it Divak?
It's like stranger.
Oh, stranger? Like
strange,
strange.
yeah.
Okay. Look at this one though. This word right here in Ukrainian. Like a strange, like something strange about it, right?
Yeah. Like this one.
But it says, so let me translate this for you though. His name is not just Weirdo, it's Alert.
Go like Ruslan.
Here we go. This is his name in Ukrainian. Weirdo Alert. That's it. That's his handle. Isn't that funny? Hey, Weirdo Alert.
Okay.
We like your handle. It's pretty funny. I translate in Ukrainian. Let me look at it again. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's like weirdo is one word, but Weirdo Alert is Operishna Pro Divaka. Yeah. Also me. Weirdo Alert. It's funny. We're learning Ukrainian words here. That's what we're doing. Reedsville. Oh my gosh. Reedsville. Hold on. Reedsville, Florida? Or Reedsville, Georgia? I'll look it up. I've never heard. My brother lived in Georgia for 2 years. And maybe he knows where that is. Reedsville, North Carolina? No, Reedsville, Georgia. There's the city hall in Reedsville, Georgia. Looks like a house. Looks like a house in America. Oh, the Georgia State Prison is near Reedsville. Tatnall County. Population 2,515. That's the population of Homey. Like only 2,500. Homey has 2,500. So he lives in a small town in America. Like we would say cello.
Yeah.
Village. So if you live in Reedsville, are you a fan of the Atlanta Thrashers? What's the mascot or the hockey team for Atlanta?
NHL don't have a team.
Oh no, Atlanta, but they have
Yeah.
Florida Panthers and Tampa Bay Lightnings. I thought Atlanta had a team. Okay. There's two people watching, Donald Trump and this guy from Florida. Okay.
This time we don't have Russian spy.
Yeah, we need more Russian spies. Hello from Lake Forest, California. What? Scales of Justice. Look, here's Scales of Justice right here. Scales of Justice. So there's a person watching from California. So in California, it's like 11:30 at night. Right here, it's almost 10:30 in the morning here in Ukraine. Lake Forest, California. Wow. I've never heard of Lake Forest, but I'm going to find out about it right now. California. 12:23 a.m. Oh, okay, so it's 12:23 a.m. Orange County. Okay, I've heard of that, of course. El Toro Library. Jose Serrano Adobe. View of Lake Forest. El Toro Library. So, Lake Forest. City of Lake Forest. Wow. Let's see what the population of Lake Forest is. 3:27 p.m. Okay. Lake Forest, California. And the population of Lake Forest is 85,000. Wow. 85,859. So almost 86,000. That's so there here where I'm at. There's only 12,000. So the Lake Forest is a lot bigger. School of or scaled scales of justice. Do you work for the police department? Are you a lawyer or something? How'd you get the scales of justice handle? Maybe you're a lawyer or judge or police officer. That's my city, yeah. Have you ever been to Phoenix? I'm from the Phoenix metro area. I love California, but I'm from Arizona. Scale of Justice, 441, Interstate 441, I think, right? Oh, you have 55 subscribers. Paul. So, Paul, you have a... Okay, Peter, see you later. Have a good day. Paul, you have 14 videos. You're a journeyman electrician, husband and father. You're it says IBEW Local 441. That's the I forget what the word is in English. I don't speak a lot of English, so what's the word? Local union. Oh wow, union member of electrician. Oh okay, wow. Is your uncle or is your grandfather famous? Like, is he on Wikipedia? Because a lot of judges are famous and on Wikipedia. It's like the Orange County judge. Oh. That's pretty cool. Scales of Justice. So you kind of get that from a grandpa. My grandpa died when I was 40. When he was 47, and I'm 52. He died before I was even born. So I'm 5 years older than my grandpa was, and he had 8 children. Andrew, my grandpa died at, I'm 52. I'm 52. My grandpa died at 47 years old with 8 children. So my grandma she was alone and she never got remarried. No. And he was like a farmer, so he didn't make a lot of money. So my grandma had no money. She had to go to, she went to college, university, to Arizona State University. Got a teaching degree and became a teacher until she retired. So my grandma had to get a job. She was a single mom with 8 kids. I never got to see my grandpa because he died so young. Scales of Justice in California. But you have YouTube videos, right? Yeah, you have 14 videos. Orange County, look at that. That's California, Orange County. That's the view from the hill. Pretty cool. Well, your grandparents got divorced. My grandfather's retired and coming. My grandparents divorced, and up until 8 years ago, my grandma was still collecting alimony from grandpa. Wow, that's a view from your parents' house. Okay, it's beautiful. So I live. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of trees here in Ukraine where I'm at, but it's flat. I mean, it's just flat lands. Just like that, just flat. Almost everything's flat, like Nebraska. Yeah, so you live in Orange County, which is have you ever heard of Orange County Choppers?
I don't know what.
There's a company called Orange County Choppers,
Okay.
and they have I think they had a reality TV show many times. Okay, have you ever heard of Mesa, Arizona, east of Phoenix? Paul, I've heard of Mesa. Okay, I was born in Mesa, Arizona, at the Mesa Lutheran Hospital at Brown and Country Club, and now I live in Ukraine. I live in Ukraine for the rest of my life. Isn't that crazy, Paul? So your last name is very Page, Arizona. Okay, Page. So he said he's been to Page, Arizona. It's on the northern border of Utah, and there's a lake there. I think it's Lake Powell, I believe. So guess what? I have these random facts in my brains about high school mascots because I had nephews and nieces that played Arizona high school sports, and I traveled all over Arizona. So one of the places we went to was Page. The mascot of Page, Arizona, is the Page Sand Devils, and the colors are black and red. Random fact. I'm 52 years old. I don't need to know that, but it's in my brain. Page, Arizona, Lake Powell, right, I believe. Maybe you have a boat and you take a boat. That's where people go boating, like water skiing, or jet skiing. Okay. Scales of justice. So Paul, can I call you Paul? Your last name is that from Greek? Houseboating? Oh, houseboating. Lake Powell, yeah. I've never been on a houseboat. I've been water skiing, not on Lake Powell, but like on smaller lakes. I've been water skiing at Lake Havasu. One of my coworkers had a water. He had a boat with some skis, and we had the same birthday, so he took me. And then he had a problem with his trailer broke. What drew you to Ukraine? I've been married for almost 10 years. My wedding anniversary is in 2 months for 10 years. I've been married to Ukrainian for 10 years. When the war started in Ukraine, I tried to go through the immigration process to get her to come to America, even though I was planning on a move to Ukraine eventually before I retired. But you could come to America illegally, but you couldn't come legally. It was mainly because of COVID, though. It wasn't because of politics. It was COVID shut down their thing. Like, I would go to the immigration office in Phoenix, Arizona. It said, call the number. You call the number, no one answers. You go on the website, it says call the number. So it's a circle of no one's answering the phone, basically. And I retired 2 years ago, and I moved here. I got my green card because I had been married for 8 years when I applied to get my green card here. So I have a Ukrainian green card. And when it'll expire in like 8 years, 8 more years, because I've been here too. When it expires, I'll just renew it because I'm still married. So I live 1 hour south of the Russian border, and the closest McDonald's is 2 hour bus ride west. It takes me 2 hours to get a Big Mac. No, I don't miss Arizona. I have relatives. I can call them. They can call me. My mom, I took in the summer of 2019, I took my mom to Ukraine for a month right before COVID hit. So I don't miss Arizona. I mean, I love Arizona, but I don't miss it. It's like 110 degrees maybe right now. Arizona is super, super hot. Mesa's hot. Phoenix is probably 110. I do miss Taco Bell. I love their chicken quesadillas, and I like their hot sauce. So one of the questions, this guy from California, he goes, "Do you miss Arizona?" I said, "No. I don't miss rattlesnakes, black widows, spiders, and scorpions, and cactus." So this weekend, I made a YouTube video of the bazaar, at the Ukrainian bazaar. Just walk around. Let me see. Let's see here. Videos. This is the video. Oops. Ukrainian bazaar. 108 in Eloy. What? How did you know Eloy? Are you from Eloy? Or were you in Eloy? Eloy is just a... Oh, you like that it's hot. Well, it gets hot and humid here. I mean, so here's the good news. Where I am right now, it's about the temperature of Flagstaff. You know Flagstaff, Arizona? When they have snow, we have snow. When they have the hot summer days, we have hot summer days. Oh, it's French. Oh. I was guessing Greek, but French, okay. Very interesting. So maybe your ancestors came somewhere from France, maybe. That's interesting. So that means you have ancestors from Europe. And I'm currently in Europe. French. Oh, yeah. Oh. French last name. Wow. So what time is it there in California? Like, oh, you said 12:30 at night? And you probably have to work tomorrow, right? Like, you probably have a job where you work early as an electrician? So, Paul, listen to this. I think being a... Oh! Your mom's great-grandparents came over to Ellis Island from France. Wow. And we got the Statue of Liberty from France. So, do you by random chance, do you know what part of France? Like, are they from Paris or... France is huge. They have so many different, cities and villages. Great grandparents. Okay. Wow. I've been to the Paris airport on a layover. I've never been outside of Paris airport, so I haven't seen France, but I would love to see France. I hear it's beautiful. And I have a cousin that was an army brat. I think she was born in Arizona, but she traveled the world as an army brat. Her dad was a major in the army, an officer. And I said to her, because she's my age, I said, hey, out of all the places you've traveled in the world, because you've been to so many interesting places, what's the best? And she said, number one, Paris, France. Привет. Do you know those people? Are they my cousins? Are they my cousins? So yeah, I live in Ukraine. And was it 2 days ago? Was the drones hit down the street? 2 days ago, at least two drones blew up about 2 miles west of where I'm at right now. Or 2 miles west of my house. And then, so America celebrated 250. Oh, wow. So you've been to Italy. Wow. I would love to see Italy. Please tell me, what cities in Italy did you visit? My grandma visited Italy because she had a rich brother and she was a widow. He used to, on the summers when she wasn't teaching, he'd send her to Europe on vacation. She went to Italy. She went to Florence. She went to Rome. She went to Venice. She said Florence was the prettiest. That's what she told me. Because I asked her. Uh-oh. Pizza time. Right? Oh, you don't know? Next time. I'm at a pizzeria here. Oh, Check this out, dude. So the name of the restaurant I'm at is called Pizza de Roma, and they have like a big huge. They have a big huge. Let me show you here. They have a big picture of a Colosseum. See that? So, yeah, the owner of this pizzeria, his name is Roman. Northern Italy, most Rome and Lake Como. I've never heard of it. So, I'm eating at a restaurant called Pizza de Roma. It's Italian pizzeria, and I mean, the owner's name is Roman. And you've been to Rome? I've never been to Rome. So you got to see the Colosseum. I'm assuming, right? You saw the Colosseum in the flesh. So here's what's funny. This pizzeria, a Hawaiian pizza, it doesn't have Canadian bacon. They put chicken. So my Hawaiian pizza that I ate today was chicken and pineapple. Pizza. Oh yeah, I love pizza. Yeah. How can you beat pizza? I've never had a bad pizza in my life. Even though some people are like, pizza snob? Oh, pickpocketers. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. No, I'll do it. I'll do it next time. Next time. Pickpocketers. Wow. They like gypsies or like Roma? So I visited Bulgaria, and there's a lot of gypsies there that they don't necessarily pick your pocket. Maybe they would, I don't know. Maybe they did, I don't know. But they beg for money. And one time I was walking in downtown Sofia, the capital, with 7 Bulgarians. It was just me and the American, right? We're walking side by side, like this way on a big open street. All of them came to me. Like, for some reason they thought, like, I had the money or something, I don't know. Meanwhile, I was dressing super plain, trying to fit in. They zeroed in on me a second. Maybe I looked a little older. I don't know. But I was short. I'm short, so there was taller people than me, and men and women, just a group of us walking. Boom, they zeroed in on me. So instead of money, I would keep candy on me, and then whenever the gypsy kids came up to ask for money, I'd give them candy, and they'd run. They'd grab the candy and run because I think they had handlers watching them. So, but if they came back with the candy, if they come back with the money, they'd take their money, yeah. But they came with the candy, they'd keep the candy, and the kids can't eat the candy, so they'd run. So it was a good trick, like a way to get them to leave you alone. You just hand them a bag of candy, like handful of random tiny pieces of hard candy or soft candy, whatever, Starburst, whatever. Boom, they disappear in 2 seconds. All of them be gone. Because someone's watching them, and they want that candy too. So they run and hide, eat the candy, and probably get beat up. I don't know. But they call them Roma, and they're gypsies. And I feel sorry for them because they don't really. They're always poor. A lot of them, they don't have cars, so they have horses with wagons, and you'll see a dad with 10 kids in the back of a wagon. And this is in Bulgaria. Like, it's not uncommon at all. And so, poverty, and so they're raised in poverty, and then it's instead of generational wealth, it's generational poverty. And I don't think they can get out of it. And so they gain bad habits like petty theft sometimes. And so how can people trust them with a job or something? Am I the only one here? Hey, Andrew, am I the only one here? Am I the only person here? There's no one else here? Just me? So I can start dancing? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, outside, yeah. Yeah, so So I worked for the city of Mesa for 28 years as a civilian, and I got a retirement. I retired early. Guess what, Paul? I don't like working. I mean, I worked hard for 20 years, but I didn't like going to work. And I wouldn't work overtime because I was like, I'd rather not go to work than get paid extra, even though I just kept my expenses low. And, you know. But I live in Ukraine. The average people in Ukraine live off of $6,000 a year, Paul. Can you imagine surviving off $6,000 a year, like $500 a month? Even the police officers, like a rookie police officer here makes less than $500 a month, less than $6,000 a year as a police officer in this, where I'm at. And a lot of them walk to work because they don't have a car, or they ride their bicycles to work. I've seen one of them lives by me. I've seen him walking to work, walking to work, walking home work, and they wear their uniform because there's not a lot of crime actually on that. But we have Russians trying to kill us. Since the war started, I live in a tiny village, but 2 drones have killed, or 2 people have been killed by drones in my village. One was about it was May 31st, so like barely like 5 weeks ago, or maybe 5 weeks ago. A drone hit south of my house. The drone was to blow up commercial vehicles in a parking lot. Well, there was a man in the vehicle. People are in vehicles sometimes. So when they blew up and fireball. So the guy died and then. Oh, good. Yeah, but you sacrifice for your family. So I'm 52. You're 46. You're only 6 years younger than me, and you can retire when you're 51. I retired at 50. Yeah. So a drone, like about 6 months ago, a drone killed a 21-year-old lady. So a 21-year-old lady that lives in my small town was randomly killed by a drone somehow, like shrapnel or something. I don't know where she was at. I think it blew up some like wood storage area or hay bale storage area, and she just happened to be there. So, but I live east. There's a city in the north central area of Ukraine. It was the first city north of Kiev that was attacked, called Chernihiv. 700 people have been murdered, civilians, since the start of war, in that city. 700 people. And that's the closest McDonald's, is 2-hour drive. And guess what? I've actually taken the bus there, and the McDonald's, if there's an air raid, they close the McDonald's. And so the employees, they get paid, but they don't have to, they sit in it. There's like a parking garage, like a 2 or 3 story parking garage by the McDonald's. So they go in the parking garage as like a bomb shelter. All the employees, and they'll close. So if I take a bus from here to there and go to McDonald's, it's 2 hours just to go to get a Big Mac. And if they're closed, and they might be closed all day. A lot of times they're closed all day. And the employees are in uniform and they're waiting to get the call to go back. But I've been there hours and hours and they were closed. And then it's a 2-hour bus ride back. So that's 4 hours just to get a Big Mac, if they're open. And they might be open, and then when you get there, they're closed because the air raid was. It's crazy. 2 hours for a Big Mac. Yeah, but I'm 1 hour south of the border. So I can go to the border in half the time that it takes to get a Big Mac. That's how crazy it is. They sell cheeseburgers here, and they actually sell French fries here. They don't call them French fries. They call them fried potatoes or whatever in rough translation. If I say French fries, they don't know what I'm talking about. Can I please have French fries? Like, no hablo inglés. Yeah. 2 hours for a Big Mac. Can you imagine? 2 hours. 3:48. This lady just walked in. She works at there's a bakery next door, and then there's a burger joint. So I'm in a pizzeria, and connected is a bakery and then a burger joint. The burger joint, they make good burgers and French fries, and they're very nice people. It's the same owner. It's called The Burger Bar. It's not a Big Mac, but maybe it's healthier than a Big Mac. Like, it's just a cheeseburger. And the French fries are actually really good. Somehow they make it perfect. That's the news. So just so you know, I have sometimes Russian people, like I think they subscribe to this channel and they watch my video and they ask me where I'm at. It is 10:52 in the morning, so it's almost 11 in the morning here. But so Russians watch my channel and they're like, "Where are you at?" They want to know where I tell them Phoenix, Arizona, because I could be killed by a drone like while I'm making a live stream. I mean, just 2 days ago we got bombed, and sometimes when I'm at my house, I have a cellar, and sometimes I have to go in the cellar. You'll get a notice on your phone saying, "Everybody alert, take shelter immediately." So go sit in my cellar. My cellar has like double thick walls, and it has electricity. I can turn on a light, and it has no windows. You shut the door; it's pitch black inside. Yeah. 1 a.m. Wow. So you live in California. So are you a fan of San Diego, California? Because I've been to San Diego, California, and I love it. I went this summer to the beaches. Oh my gosh. If I was a millionaire, which I don't need to be, I don't care that much about. I'd live in San Diego because I love San Diego. I love California and San Diego. And you're an electrician, you probably work 50 or 60 or 80, 70 hours a week as an electrician, I'm guessing. Or maybe you don't have to, whatever you want. But one of my coworkers, he'd work day shift, and day shift's the worst. Because I worked shift work, day shift was the worst. And he knew that, he'd agree. But he worked day shift because he was married with 2 kids. He made a huge sacrifice for his family. And his wife didn't have to work. But he worked day shift, not because it's convenient or good, or it was terrible. But he did it because it's kind of like you're making a sacrifice for your family. So if you retire in 5 years, are you going to stay in California, or are you going to move out of California? 6 people watching. Oh. Hold on. Here we go. It's about 1 a.m. here. So I'm one of 7 kids. My brother, he's also retired. He'll be 59 in September. But I have 2 older sisters, and both of their husbands still work. And then I have a younger sister, her husband still works. And then I have 2 younger brothers, and they both still work. So only my older brother is retired. My dad didn't retire till he was 62. And then he collected Social Security, and he felt like he wanted to go back to work. So he went back to work, and he made too much money. So he had to pay back Social Security, because you can only make so much money after you collect Social Security. Otherwise, you have to pay it back to the state. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. I worked 28 years for the same place. Ooh. And I couldn't wait to retire. It was tough to go to work, especially the last month. Oh my goodness. So you have a business partner handling it. Oh, that's good. But you worked really hard to pay off your house. Yeah. So I bought a house in Ukraine, and houses in Ukraine are really cheap. I think I paid $25,800 for a 2-bedroom house with a big backyard. And I mean, it's not the nicest house, but it's good enough for me. And I paid it off. I mean, I had that money in savings. I just bought it in one day. And they wanted cash. And they wanted American dollars. So I had to pay them $25,800 in crisp $100 bills. They didn't want like wrinkly dollar bills. They wanted crisp $100 bills. And the new bill. Like I went to the bank and got some old bills, and they wanted new bills. Okay, yeah. The weather in California it's better than Arizona. And if you want to go to the beach, you can go to the beach. Like, I don't know how far it is, but I'm sure it's closer than Arizona is. So, yeah, California is beautiful. That's why people live in California. And like I said, your house is paid off. So there's no reason to leave California. And you worked hard so you could get that. Hello. Здравствуйте. That means, how are you, or something like that in Ukrainian. Wow. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's funny. Your YouTube channel says, I know enough to be dangerous, meaning to defend yourself. Like, you can defend yourself at all times. Like MMA says, be prepared to defend yourself at all times. Boom, and then the fight starts. You know enough to be dangerous. Yeah, good. That's funny. And you're an electrician. So you know how to work with electricity. I know how to get electrocuted. You just grab a wire. Okay, here's the story. Since you're an electrician, my grandpa and grandma had a farm down in southern Arizona, close to Tucson, years and years ago when I was a little kid. And during the summers, I was one of 7 kids. They sent the 4 youngest. So I was in the middle. So they sent me, my little sister, my little brothers to this farm, and it's Elfrida. And we didn't know there's an electric fence to keep out like javelinas from eating all the crops like watermelon and pumpkins and squash that they grew. We didn't know that. There was an electric fence. So my younger brother, who's like 6 years younger than me, so I'm probably like 12, and he's like 6 years old. He grabs onto the wire and he's like, and he's screaming, and we're all there, and I don't know what's going on. I tried to pry his fingers away, and then what happens is electricity makes your muscles contract. So I'm getting shocked. Both of my hands are getting shocked. His hands get shocked. So I told my sister, run to tell grandma to turn off the power or whatever. Let's go work. Oh, yeah. Enough to be dangerous, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. So we're both getting electrocuted by this electric fence. We could have died, I think. But my sister and my cousin and my brother, they ran to the farmhouse. Grandma, turn off the electricity. So they turned it off and we lived, but I'm afraid of getting electrocuted. So my niece, she was born in Arizona. She married a guy from, I guess, this small town in Arizona, like Thatcher or something like that. And he had an older brother that was at a lake when he was 18 or so. And there was 4 people. 3 of them were struck by a lightning bolt, and 2 of the 3 people died. And so his brother died, his older brother died, I think when he was a baby, of a lightning strike. So I'm afraid of lightning, and I'm afraid of electric fences. But, so you know enough about it. You're an electrician, you know about it. Is it possible that me and my brother could have died if they couldn't turn off that electricity? Isn't it possible that we could have died when I was like 12 of electrocution? Isn't that totally possible? I'm guessing it is. You know better than me. I'm sure people die that way, like especially little kids. We were little, man. My 6-year-old brother. Yes. So I could have died. Yeah, that's so crazy. So crazy. He died at age 12, and then my brother, age 6, 2 out of 7 kids died of electric fence on a farm, and we didn't know. Like, my grandparents, I guess, just thought we were smart kids. We were dumb kids. We don't know anything about farm. We lived in the city. Mesa has 500,000 or 600,000 people. Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah. So when I went to try to pry his fingers, like he couldn't let go, and I was trying to pry his fingers. Then my fingers grabbed on. Your fingers contract. I couldn't let go. I couldn't open my fingers, and it was scary. I thought I was gonna die that day, and like you said, yes, I could have died. Wow. That's crazy. I could have died that day. 12 years old, man. With can you imagine a 6-year-old and a 12-year-old brothers dying? Unbelievable. It's just crazy. Muscles contract and can instantly stop your heart. It's kind of like the opposite of a defibrillator, right? Like electric, you can get electric shock if your heart stops. They use a defibrillator. You try everything to want to let go, and you can't. Yeah. If your hands are grabbing a wire, you can't let go. So that's why I guess you're supposed to touch. If you're trying to see if the fence is hot, you touch it with the backside because your hand's going to contract. Because if you touch it like with your fingers, your hands will close and you could die. It's not. That's crazy. Yeah. I think an electrician is a good job because it helps you, like, you don't have to hire an electrician because you're an electrician. And then you can, what's safe and not safe because a lot of people don't know. Here's what you don't know. You know how the copper wires worth a lot of money? So the burglars in Arizona, they go to the street lights and try to get copper wire out and they get electrocuted. They're so dumb. Like at least an electrician would know not to do that. But the drug addicts in Arizona, they get killed trying to get copper wire from a city street light. Yeah. That's interesting. So being an electrician is a good job, I think. And it's just good to know. Like so many people don't know. I don't know. So do you by chance have a professional hockey team that you like, or basketball or baseball? So Pizza Man here, the guy that makes my pizza, he loves hockey. And his favorite team is the Vegas Golden Knights. Not so smart. Yeah, drug addicts, especially when they're connected, it's different. If you're stealing copper that's not connected to electricity, that's totally different than stealing copper it's connected to electricity and you're trying to steal it. You're dumb. Drug addicts are dumb, man. They steal copper wire. Unbelievable. First of all, you're not supposed to steal, right? I bet you don't like thieves because you work and maybe someone steals your tools, then you have to buy new tools. And so you don't like thieves. I'm sure you hate thieves. Like baseball, okay. So there's a guy from Mesa, Arizona. His name was Mickey Hatcher, and he was drafted by the Dodgers, and he played for the Dodgers. And then he got traded to the Minnesota Twins. In '87, he traded from Minnesota back to LA Dodgers. Well, then the Twins won the World Series that year. But the good news is, in 1988, the Dodgers won the World Series. And he didn't win the World Series with the Twins because he got traded that year. But he did win the World Series in '88 with the Dodgers. When he retired, he became a batting coach of the Anaheim Angels before they were the Angels of Anaheim or whatever. So he has a World Series ring with the Dodgers as a player and a batting coach. He has a World Series ring from the Angels when they won the World Series. He was the batting coach. And he played, yeah, you despise these. Yeah, exactly. Despise these. They're like, and drug addicts, guess what they do to steal? They steal stuff. Like, if they see change in your car, they'll break the window, cost $200 for a window, and they'll sell $5 worth of change, and they broke $200 worth of window. You despise these, exactly. So my dad worked in business with a tractor, doing landscape and grading, and sometimes demolition if they needed to. But basically, he used a tractor to landscape, and that's nonstop. He was busy because you need landscaping done for building and whatever. And Arizona's really big. I'm sure you could easily get a really high-paying job as an electrician in Arizona just because they're always building, it seems like. So he was always working. But one day we woke up, I think it was a Saturday morning, our truck was gone. Someone stole our truck. It was a beat-up old Ford truck with a super cab. So it had two doors, but it had a back seat, like a extended cab. And then he had a camper shell on it, like you could go camping, whatever. One morning it was gone, and it was just a beat up old truck. But why, he started running down the street. He thought that if he ran down the street, he might see someone. They stole it in the middle of the night. It was like 6 or 7 in the morning when he noticed it. They were gone 7 hours away. No one would steal his tools. Yeah, but people steal tools because they go to a pawn shop and they get money. So it's terrible. Pawn shops, they reward thieves by buying used tools all the time. It's the same guy. It's like, so a guy brings tools 7 days a week to your place and you pay him and you're not suspicious. You know he's stealing them, right? He doesn't just find tools or have tools and he slowly sells them off. He steals them. People steal tools. Yeah, you despise thieves. I agree with that. Thieves are no good. Don't steal, man. And you know what's funny? People that steal, they hate when people steal from them. So they'll be like, you know, if anyone stole from them, they'd be upset. Yeah, he's got good luck. Yeah, no, he's a thief. People don't find tools. They find them in the back of someone's truck or in their truck. Yeah, thieves are terrible. So here's what you don't know. There's no honor. So here's what you don't know. I traveled many years ago, maybe 20 years ago. I went to Istanbul, Turkey. For 3 days, I was in Turkey. Istanbul's a big city. It has probably 2 million people or more. I don't know. At one point, it was the biggest city in the world. Not anymore, but it's still a big city. There's probably 1 million bicycles. Not one is locked up. Maybe because it's a Muslim country and maybe the penalty of stealing a bike is like they'll chop your hands off or something. Not one bike had a bike lock. There's millions of bikes. I went to a gymnasium and they locked up my bike during the day, broad daylight. I was playing basketball, like practicing for maybe 30 minutes, came out, my bike lock was cut. Or the chain was cut. That's in Arizona, man. People steal your bike if it's locked up. I mean, they steal Jesus right off the cuffs. But in Istanbul, Turkey, 1 million bicycles. No bike locks. No one's gonna steal your bike. And I live in a small town here. I mean, someone might steal my bike, but my bike, I don't even own a bike. I don't own a car over here. I walk everywhere. I walk about 3 miles a day. No one would steal my bike. And if they did, I'd buy another one for cheap, you know? And it's because I give them a bike. I'd rather give someone a bike than let them steal it from me. I don't want them to steal my bike. Please don't steal my bike. So the word for bicycle is velociped. Let me see I'm going to look up the Ukrainian word for electrician. Oh, so the word for electrician in Ukrainian is electric. So electric, they spell it ELEKTRYK, electric is the word for electrician. And it looks like they have another word for it. Electromonteur, like almost like a monitor. Electromonteur. There's no honor among thieves. Yeah. You despise this. That's good. Anyway, that's the news, man. What can you do? People stealing bicycles. No. So my wife speaks English and I use Google Translate. I can read Ukrainian. Like, I attend church in Ukrainian and no one speaks English. And they asked me to give a talk in English, in Ukrainian. So what I do is I use Google Translate and I type in a sentence and then translate and then I'll write it on a piece of paper in Latin alphabet, but Ukrainian words. And I've given 6 talks in church in Ukrainian, in the Ukrainian language, because I just read what I wrote. And they understand me, even though my accent is bad and I kind of like butcher the language. But what's funny is no one speaks English. Like, the guy that makes my pizza speaks English here. And there's two more people, maybe 3 more people that speak English out of 12,000. But no one speaks English here. So I'd hardly talk to anybody. Like, I'm talking to you, more than I talk to anybody. I talk more to Scales of Justice than anybody. I've talked to you more today than I talked to anybody. I talked to Paul more than anybody. And it's not a big deal. People are nice here, but they don't speak English. And I always ask, like, I made a video about me in a Ukrainian bazaar on the weekend and asked everybody that I talked to, do you speak English? And everyone said no. Do you speak English? No. Do you speak English? No. What's funny is they say no. And that's the word for no in Ukrainian is knee, like your kneecap. The word knee means no in Ukrainian. So I could probably teach English. But no one speaks English. My wife speaks English. Yeah, they answered no. And I joke with them. I'm like, you say you don't speak English, but you just said no. Yeah. In Spanish, no is no. In English, no is no. But in Ukrainian, it's ni. But everyone here also speaks Russian, so they could say niet. Niet is Russian, ni is Ukrainian. So. I met my wife online. So I actually have a video. Let me see if I can find it. Somewhere on my channel, I made a video of how I met my Ukrainian wife. We met online. It was Yahoo Chat. So I was just, or something like that. Maybe it wasn't Yahoo Chat. It was some other, but it wasn't one of those websites where you click add to cart. You know, it wasn't a bridal, whatever they call it, Russian mail order bride type thing. It was a chat room for free, whatever, kind of like Yahoo Chat or something. And then that was in 2014. And then January 2015 we met, we got engaged. It took me 18 months to actually get married because I had to jump through a whole bunch of hoops because I had been married before. I did divorce before. But the marriage license was like $1.35 when I got married in Kiev. Let me see if I can find my video later. Right. See if I can find it. I also made a video just about my story, how I cool how you guys first chat. Yeah. So what's funny is, here's the story. What's funny is I sent her a text message and I said, let's get married. And she's like, I don't even know you. I said, well, I can come and visit. She goes, or when can you visit? I said, maybe April. She goes, how about January? So she's like, instead of me coming in April, I went in the middle of winter. It's freezing cold. I landed on January 2nd, 2015. That's when we first met. We went straight from the airport. We dropped off my luggage at her family's apartment, and we walked to the jewelry store. I bought her an engagement ring that day. And it took us 18 months to get legally married. And she's never been to America. Let's see, I'm trying to find it here. Oh. So yeah, one of my videos says how I met my Ukrainian wife. One of them says how I got my Ukrainian green card. The drone attacks of August 7th, 2025. I got pulled over again today. Like the police or the military, they grab people off the street and put them on the front line or whatever. They pulled me over 3 times, but they let me go. Cool, yeah. So we've been married almost 10 years after, and we were engaged 18 months before that. So I got engaged on January 2nd, 2015. That's almost 11 and a half years ago. So, and so here's what's funny. So I'm 52. She's 31 right now. So she's 20 and a half years younger than me. She hasn't had to work since I met her. she had a job, and she was making like 60 cents an hour. She was making $100 a month, approximately, working 45 hours a week. So she was making 25 hours or $25 a week, working 45 hours a week, close to 50 cents an hour. So I said, hey, like when I come and visit you, I don't want you to have to quit your job making 25 cents an hour, or 50 cents an hour, whatever it was. I'd rather you be free and available so we can go do things or whatever. So I helped her quit her job by saying, hey, I'll just send you money. And so she hasn't had to work since she was 20, or 20. I think we met when she was 20 online. I was 40, but she's okay with that. I was married to an American for my very low 50. Yeah. Can you imagine making $25 a month or a week? So $100 a month, but you're working 45 hours a week? More than, full time. Oof. It's not good, man. So I was married to an American for 2.5 months. When I was 21, I married a girl from my hometown, from my neighborhood. She grew up right around. I knew her whole family. I knew her dad really well. 20 years. Yeah, so I got married in January 96, to an American. 2.5 months later, she left me and she wanted alimony. We had no kids, no debt. She wanted me to pay spousal maintenance. Like, whatever, okay. She left me because I worked for the city, a government job, and she just thought I liked my job more than her. I didn't like my job at all. I only worked 40 hours a week. So she wanted me to quit my job and get a job at fast food or something with crappy hours and crappy pay. So I said no. And so her dad came, picked her up, and that was it. Yeah, I didn't. She sued me, but she didn't get it. But yeah, I was married in 96, 30 years ago. I would have been married 30 years if my wife hadn't left me after 10 weeks, 2.5 months. And then she sued me. It's like, she was unbelievable. It was really crazy though, because it just seemed very not smart for her to do that. She could have at least waited till we had a kid, and then she would have got guaranteed child support. But we didn't have anything. We didn't even have debt. We were debt free. I mean, we just got married, and I started with a brand new job. I had a used pickup truck. She had no money. She didn't even have a job. She'd stay at home, watch like soap operas all day, and come home and be mad at me like I did something wrong. And like, I only worked 8 hours a day. Can you imagine working 8 hours a day to come home and your wife is mad at you, and all you did is work a part day? Like, some people work 10-hour days, 12-hour days. I'm sure you said you worked really hard. I'm sure you worked 10 and 12-hour days, like 6 or 7 days a week. I worked 40 hours a week. I worked 5 8-hour shifts. I'd come home and she'd be mad at me, like, newlyweds. Yeah, unbelievable. So I dodged a bullet. Paul, I dodged an American bullet. That's what happened. Maybe she's one of my subscribers. I have a lot of subscribers from Mesa, like friends, relatives, and coworkers. So maybe she's one of them. Maybe she'll sue me that I said that. I didn't say her name. Yeah, but if she didn't leave me so we got married in January, and she left me in April, a week before my 22nd birthday. If she didn't leave me, I would have been married 30 years now, which is a long time. Now I've been married 10 years. So yeah, some people are American, crazy American. And I never thought I'd ever get divorced. I just thought you get married. I am Aries. No, I'm Taurus. I'm Taurus, not Aries. Yeah. It's in the middle. Like I think I'm close to Aries, but I'm not sure. I'm a Taurus. But anyway, you think you get married, and you're newlywed. You haven't been married a year, and she's talking about leaving you. It's like, are you kidding me? Like nothing. There was no problem. The only problem was she accused me of loving my job more than her. I'm like, I hate my job. I didn't like my job. I don't like going. I'd rather sit at home and watch soap operas with her, but I have to work. Someone has to work. If she wasn't working. Yeah. Apparently she got a job after that. Jeez. The world's gone crazy. It's an old lady talking. In Russian they say babushka, but in Ukrainian it's babusia. She got remarried and some guy, I don't know. What's weird is, so we lived in the same city. Even when we got divorced, we went to the same church. Like, I'd see her at church. It was super uncomfortable. So I moved and went to a different church building. But imagine seeing your ex-wife at church every Sunday, and everybody knows you're separate. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. She got remarried. I don't know if she had kids, but she had a younger sister that got married and had a kid. I know her sister, and then her mom died after she left me. Yeah, it was super uncomfortable. Oh my gosh. But after she left me, and it took 9 months before she finally signed the divorce on my terms instead of her terms, because I wasn't gonna sign the documents on her terms, and so it never went to court. She eventually just said, okay, I'll sign under your whatever. Her dad called me and said, hey, she's willing to sign the divorce paper. Okay, I drove her in 2 seconds. I was over there. She signed the paperwork and it was final. So we were she left me after 2.5 months. It was a total of 11 months or something like that before the divorce was final. Like it took a long time, 10 months, I think. Maybe the divorce was final like in February. And we got married the 13 months before or something. But it took 11 months or maybe 10 months for her to say, okay, because I think she wanted to find someone else. Okay. Who's this? All R&B. One second. Oh, here we go. Is that Alexei? Alexei E's RB. Alexei. Oh, Belarus. Yeah. Yeah, I have one Ukrainian kid. I don't have any American kids. My wife left me. Yeah. So Alexei, I'm talking to Paul in California. Well, this guy that's watching right now, he's from Belarus. So he speaks Belarusian, I'm guessing, and I'm assuming he speaks Russian because I think everybody in Belarus speaks Russian and Belarusian. Yeah. Belarus. Yeah. So Alexei, have you ever heard of Baldwin Bankrupt? Sometimes he goes to Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, and there's a. Well, I think we have that conversation. I think you speak English because if you don't type English, it'll put a symbol of translate next to your sentence. So as far as I can tell, you're typing English. So that I'm assuming you speak English because you're typing English. So, and I think we had that conversation before anyway. But are you surprised that an American can read Belarusian? Like your name is written in the Cyrillic alphabet. Most Americans would not have a clue how to read your name. But your name's Alex, right? Or Alexa or whatever. So Alexei, if you have 4 subscribers and you have 4 videos, if you get 50 subscribers, you can start doing live stream videos and get more subscribers. If you get 1,000 subscribers, you can start making money in Belarus, and you don't have. So here I am making a video, right? Live stream, and I'm talking to people in California, Paul in California, and Alexei in Belarus. I don't have to make a video. I'm just basically having a conversation as if I'm talking to my friends or family in America. And some of them pop in and out, like they know when I'm doing a live stream because they get a notice because they're subscribing or whatever, and they'll chat with me. So it's almost like I'm having a chat with friends and family, but you're eventually making a YouTube video. So once you get 50 subscribers, you can make videos, live stream videos with your friends and family, and let the whole world watch. and eventually, if you get, I'm not making money, but if I got 1,000 subscribers, then I would get paid to talk to my relatives and friends. Oh, this is one of Alexei's videos. It's like a Belarusian squirrel. Oh, okay. Okay, but here's the thing. You could still make a channel eventually when the war's over. The sanctions will end against Belarus, and then you'd have the, I mean, so I'm not making money either, but it's also not work. Yeah, just like Paul said, it's cool that I'm making a video and anyone in the world can click on and watch me having a conversation with Alexei, Alex from Belarus, and Paul from California. Are you kidding me? That's how crazy it is. And I'm just sitting here I was eating a pizza earlier, and I'm using their Wi-Fi, and the owner knows me, and he doesn't seem to care. No. How hard is that? Yesterday I made a live stream video while I was eating pizza, and 4 people subscribed while I'm eating a pizza. So it's almost like I get subscribers while eating pizza. I'm not doing it. I'm not inventing the world. I'm not doing anything except for talking with people, chatting with people live. And then, so, it's something Ukrainian, I don't know. So my provider is something Ukrainian. Maybe I can find out, I don't know. And so I don't even know how to add, it's like prepaid minutes or whatever. And I don't know how to do it because I'm not smart. So whenever I run out of minutes, I have to say to my wife, hey, can you add minutes to my cell phone? Because I don't know how to. I have no clue how to add minutes to my phone. Let's see here. Let's see. There's probably a way to find out. Uh-oh. Cell phone provider. I don't know my cell phone provider. Oh. I have no clue. Sorry. I don't even know how to find out. I have no clue. Sorry. You still have 2 seconds. No. So I have a pension, and it's from the Arizona state. It's a government. I worked for the city government, so my pension is to the state of Arizona, and I have a American bank account, and it gets deposited there, and I just go to the ATM and get money out in Ukrainian. So I don't have to. I never have to go back to America if I don't want to. I was back in March this year. I was back in Arizona because I thought my mom was going to die. My mom turns 80 this month. She was in a rest home and she wasn't doing good, so I went there for 3 months and I spent every day with her. But so she's doing better now. But I thought I was going back for a funeral, so I went back for 3 months, and I don't have to go back to America ever. My pension is I have an American bank account, and my bank card, I get money from the Bankomat, the ATM bank ATM, whatever, the bank computer. And I get it in Ukrainian dollars, hryvnia. Or what's cool is I can use my American bank card, boom, and in like a touch pay at this pizzeria where I have, I just beat my card and it takes directly out of my bank account, and they use a fair exchange rate. So I get a pizza here for $5. No, I don't have Social Security. I'm too young. So I'm only 52 and I retired 2 years ago. And I think you have to be 65. So I don't even qualify for 13 more years for Social Security. And the fact that it says you have to live in at least 183 days a year to get Social Security benefits and pension, I don't know anything about that. That might be true. So I might not be able to get my Social Security, but I might be able to get my Social Security linked up because I paid into it my whole life. So why would I get penalized when I paid into it for 50 years or whatever? You know, I paid a lot of money for Social Security. How come they not pay me back? So you might be right, Alex. Alex, I'm getting a bit tired. Yeah, go to sleep, man. Yeah, have a good day. Good night. Blessed day and take care. Yes, you too. Yeah, have fun at work. Have a good day. Yeah, it's late in California, so it's time to go to sleep. In Belarus, I think it's 11:34. It's almost noon here, so have a good night, Paul. Good day. Good night and good day. Tomorrow. So, Alexei, do you have any questions now that you're online? What's the news? So, you said thanks for the clarification, Alex. But guess what? I actually don't know the answer to that question. You're asking a good question, like, can I get Social Security? I don't know. I'm too young. Like, I retired at age 50. Most Americans don't retire at age 50. I retired early. But I retired the day I was eligible. Okay, yeah, thank you. We'll see you, Paul. Have a good day. Have a good day. Good night. Good night. Let's see here. 249. Take care. Good night. Good night in California. Orange County. So, Alexei, I know you can't get monetized right now because of the sanctions, but you're in a very unique situation because you speak English, you speak Belarusian, you speak Russian. If you made videos in English, and it would help you practice your English and speak it better, and people would watch your videos, and they would, eventually, when the sanctions drop, you'd get paid a lot of money, I think, because you would have you'd have a following. People will watch your videos. In Belarus, guess what? Americans don't even know where Belarus is. You could put Belarus on an American map. They don't know. I've never been to Belarus, but I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Poland and Ukraine. So, and I'm sure Belarus is really interesting for Americans to watch. Like, they don't know anything about it. No. Anyway, that's the news. What can I do? Do you have any other questions, Alex? So there's two people watching. Donald Trump and Alex are watching. Just two people watching. Alex and Donald Trump. Good food for thought. Thanks. Well, look. I'm making a video at a pizzeria, right? I'm just making a video. I'm using their YouTube or their Wi-Fi or whatever. I'm not even using data on my phone. And you could do it at home. All you do is talk about whatever you want. Or as soon as you get 50 subscribers, you make a live stream video like what I'm doing now, and you just chat with people, and people subscribe. Like, people that chat with you, they'll subscribe because that's what people do. If I made a stupid video, maybe no one watches and no one subscribed. But when I do live stream, people subscribe, and then I chat with the same. Like, I'm chatting with you right now. Like, if you didn't know I was online, you might not see me online or whatever. But right now, on the time of day, because Belarus, it's probably like 10:30 in the morning, or maybe it's 11:30. Right here, it's 11:37 in Ukraine. So, but Belarus is so close. Like, it's a normal time of day for California. The guy that just got offline in California, It's like 1:30 or 12:30 in the morning. He was chatty. He was listening to me at 1:30 in the morning in America, in California time. That's the news. And the war will eventually end, right? It can't go on forever. And then life will get normal. I know. I know. So, okay. So you've had a different life. That's interesting to Americans. You can tell them the difference in life. You know, you've lived in a country totally different than America, but people, like I'm chatting with you now, I don't know anything about Belarus. I don't even know the capital of Belarus, but I can look it up. Let me see. I'll look it up. Guess what? I'm never going back to America, Alex. I'm going to live in Ukraine for the rest of my life. I love Europe. And, you know, Belarus is a lot like Ukraine. Belarus, country in Eastern Europe. I'm sure Belarus, if you had more freedom, your life would be perfect. And the flag of Belarus, right? Republic of Belarus. Okay. Oh, Minsk. Oh, that's the capital. Okay. And the largest city. So, Alex, do you live in Minsk? Oh, I love Ukraine. You know what? I think Ukrainians are nicer than Americans. Like Americans, you go to a convenience store or like a magazine, and someone will pull out a knife or gun and want your cell phone in your wallet. They'll take your phone and your wallet in America. And you're just going to the magazine, you know, to the convenience store. We call them convenience stores. Oh, you were part of Kiev and Rus at one point in 82. I did not know that. So, yeah. So living in Ukraine and living in Belarus is similar. I think the cities and the villages are similar, and maybe the people are very similar. It's just two different governments, you know. All the Ukrainians are nice to me, and I'm not a Ukrainian, and they think I'm Ukrainian. People in public talk to me as if I live here. I live here, but people are so nice to me in Ukraine. Everybody's nice to me. In America, there might be some nice people, but at the same time, there's a lot of drug addicts in America. And you go to the store, and people outside of the supermarket or almost any store, there's people begging for money, and while you're in the store, they'll break into your car and steal your money out of your car, break your window, and then they'll point a knife at you or point a gun at you, or if you're a lady, they'll grab your purse and take off. In America, that's what America's like. America's crazy. It's super dangerous. I feel, even though Russia's bombing us, like 2 days ago, Russian drones bombed I live in a tiny town. Hardly anybody lives here. Small town, 12,000. 2 drones bombed my small town here. It's like, it's still safer here than in America. That's Alexei. Ukraine is safer than America, even though we're getting killed. Like, people are getting killed by the Russians. It's still safer than America. Because people are getting killed by Americans. So population of Minsk is almost 2 million. That's a lot. It's big. I'm sure it's a beautiful city. Let's see. I'm trying to find out what the currency is. It says BR. I'm not sure what that Belarus dollar or something. Hello, K-pop's back. Hello. So Alexa, guess what? When I'm in America, I did have a gun, but a lot of times, if you shoot someone, sometimes Robbie, and you shoot him and kill him, you go to jail. They've arrested people that have shot themselves or shot someone that's trying to rob them, and then they go to jail or they go to court for murder. Like there was a man, there was an 18-year-old boy. He had a rifle and someone attacked him, and he shot and killed the guy. He went to court for murder. He got found not guilty, but he still had to go to court. And the guy was trying to hit him in the head with a skateboard, and he shot and killed the guy. So yeah, it's crazy, man. So Belarus. So do you know who Bald and Bankrupt is? There's a YouTube channel called Bald and Bankrupt, and he goes to Belarus. I'll look for it. And he meets this old man. Yeah, okay. Well, Alexei, the courts, there's a problem with the judicial court system in America. As far as I'm concerned, it's corrupt. And it may be corrupt where you're at too, but it's definitely corrupt. It's definitely corrupt in America. Yeah, I don't expect a fair trial anywhere in the world. That's how I feel. I know there might be problems in Belarus, but it's a beautiful country. I'm sure they have good people. I'm sure there's good people in Belarus, like super nice people. They're probably nicer than Americans. I've never been to Belarus. I've never met anyone from Belarus. But guaranteed, those people are nicer than Americans. Especially the big cities, man. You ask someone what time it is, they say it's time to get a watch. Okay, let me see here. This is the YouTube channel, Bald and Bankrupt. And some of his videos are in Belarus. Let me see here. Apparently there's a Chernobyl zone in Belarus because I guess the fallout or like a lot of the radiation went into Belarus. I didn't know that, but anyway, he meets an old man called Kolya, and he becomes friends with them forever. And the guy lives in Belarus. By the way, I'm married to Ukrainian, so I live in Ukraine. If I was married to a girl from Belarus, I'd live in Belarus. I mean, that's how it is. The main reason I live here is because my wife loves Ukraine, and Ukraine's not perfect, right? Anyway, there's 3 people online. We got Alexei, we got K-pop. K-pop says hi. K-pop rifle. Yeah, you can have a gun in America. I never carried a gun because you're almost better if when someone shoots you. That's better than going to jail for shooting a gun. That's how I feel. You just give me your wallet. So you have to surrender. In fact, the politicians, they say, give me your wallet. Don't fight. So the criminals get away with it. Now, and here's what happens in America. People steal cars a lot, especially like in Phoenix. But it's a felony. Like you can get years in prison if you steal a car, if you get convicted and whatever. But say you steal a car in America or Arizona, the prosecutor, the lawyer from the government won't prosecute auto theft because there's no jury appeal, they say. So they get either probation or they drop the charges. So that's not good. So people steal vehicles all the time in America, and they get away with it because the courts are corrupt, in my opinion. So you should be happy, or you know what? If I was in Belarus, I would be happy, like that. I'd be proud to be a Belarusian. Well, you're right, Alex. Alex, you're right about that. But in America, a 12-year-old boy will rob you. So they have little kids with guns in America, and they'll come up and rob you. And you want to take the gun out of his hand, he'll shoot you. He'll kill you in 2 seconds. So the government tells you don't be a hero because the kid will kill you. And he doesn't. Little kids in America shoot adults all the time and kill people while they're robbing them all the time. All the time. So you can be a hero, but you can die for your wallet. You just give me your wallet. Don't have any money in your wallet. You can go on. You can cancel your bank card. And then get a new bank card, and then you're back to normal. You don't have any money in your wallet. Give me your wallet. Cancel your card. Get a new card. That's what happens. So you're better to give me your wallet. Give me your cell phone. You can get a new cell phone. That's all. But you get every day of the week you have a chance of getting robbed in America. Every single day of the week if you live in a city. If you live in a village, maybe not. But if you live in a city, every day you're risking getting robbed. Your wallet, your cell phone, every single day of the week. Every single day. And you have a chance of getting shot. If you go to the supermarket, you could get shot in America, in a big city. So there was an old lady in my city. She had a purse, and she's an elderly lady, and some guy in a car, he's a passenger car, he grabs her purse and he's dragging her down in the parking lot of the supermarket in December, right before Christmas, because he's a drug addict. There's so many drug addicts in America. Terrible. It's a problem. So yeah, they say don't lose your wallet, because you'll lose your wallet. Youngsters rob people everywhere because kids are cruel mother effers. Yes, they are cruel MFers. Yeah, you have a funny sense of humor. I laugh at that but it's true. Alex, you're right. So Alex, what do you hope to do in life? I know maybe you don't have all the opportunities in the world because you live in Belarus right now, and there's sanctions, so that's a problem. But what would you like to do in your life? Because honestly, after the sanctions are lifted, the sky's the limit. You can do things in life, and there's opportunity available to where you don't just have to. You can travel. You don't have to move out of Belarus. You can live in Belarus your whole life, but you could travel out after the war. You can travel and see the world. That's all. It's a possibility. Let me tell you. That's all. Mm-hmm. So I eat pizza here, Alex. Only one person speaks English here. It's the guy. None of the girls speak English. Not one. So you speak better English than the girls here, because I don't speak any English. That's all. So Alex, you don't have to answer this, but my question is, do you live in Minsk, the capital city, or do you live in like a different city? Like there's a city called Brest, apparently. It seems like it's a big city, but Minsk is the biggest city. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. So do people rob people in Minsk or like in Belarus? Is there a high crime rate in Belarus with criminals? Ah, okay, I hear you. You're married with kids. So I'm 40, I'm 52. You're only 7 years younger than me. So you're close to my age, okay. And just like you said, all your money goes to your family and kids, so you don't have expendable. And you can't get monetized through YouTube. But YouTube's free and you can make videos for free. You don't have to pay. And I know you can't make money now, but eventually you could. So here's the thing. If you get 50 subscribers, you can make live stream videos and you can chat like you and me could have a chat. I could even watch your videos. I'm subscribed to you, but you can't make any live stream. But say you were live and I saw you on, I could chat with you while you're making a live video and then you get credit for it. So, and then when the sanctions get lifted, the sanctions will get lifted after the war. Do you understand what I'm saying? Uh-oh, what is it? Who's this? Someone's saying something I'm not 100% sure what he's saying. He says, only mafias, services, lodges, God bless, only Gregory's Braun, and the KKP, only free Poland. I'm not sure what that means. Ziga Sokol? So Ziga Sokol, are you are you Polish? Ah, maybe you're from Poland? It's a beard like mine. Ziga Sokol.